This is a report of the Nomination Committee of the U.W.I Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited for the year 2020-2021. Dear members, by letter dated January 26, 2021, the Board of the Union, in accordance with Bylaw 35A, appointed the following persons to serve on the Nomination Committee for 2021. Dr. David Dolly, Chairperson; Mr. Marlon Caesar, Member; Ms. Marlene Saunders, Member; Ms. Brenda Fraser, Member; Father Steve West, Member. The expiration date of this appointment was the date of the annual general meeting, which at the time was not specifically decided upon. There were 6 union members who interviewed for the Board of Directors, namely Ms. Natasha Grant, Mr. Roger John, Mr. Darwin Manzano, Ms. Sophia Prasad, Dr. Megan Sylvester, and Ms. Thomas Alvin. Dr. Sylvester and Mr. Manzano were interviewed online. The others were interviewed in person. There were 8 union members who were interviewed for the Credit Union Committee, namely Ms. Roxanne Hassan Ali, Ms. Tanya Bernard, Mr. Jervon M. Franklin, Mr. Jessel Fraser, Mr. Dane Goodridge, Mr. Reynald Johnson, Ms. Georgette Rollins, and Ms. Akila Telesford. One other member could not be accepted for an interview as the person was found to have a bad debt with the union. Ms. Ali Hassan and Mr. Fraser were interviewed online. The others were interviewed in person. After the interviewing process was over, Mr. Jessel Fraser, by letter to the General Manager, advised that he is withdrawing his application. Therefore, there are now 7 nominees for the Credit Committee. There were 6 union members who interviewed for the Supervisory Committee, namely Mr. Keelan Campbell, Ms. Stacey McNeil, Mr. Kevin Pascal, Ms. Olivia Ramkissoon, Ms. Judith Wright. Mr. Pascal, a resident in Tobago, was interviewed online. Ms. McNeil was also interviewed online. The others were interviewed in person. All potential candidates possessed a high level of certification and acumen in their respective professional fields, some achieving master's degrees. There was 1 candidate who possessed a PhD. Many had management-related training and experience. At the interviews, the candidates displayed much confidence and passion to serve the credit union. Indeed, the nominating committee can recommend all nominees as fit and proper for their respective committees. Most members attended the orientation session and all benefited from its discourse. Some alternates were used during the 2021 term on various board subcommittees of the organization. The nomination committee still looks forward to an enactment of the updated bylaws, which presently await approval from the Commissioner of Cooperatives Office. It is recommended that the terms of reference of the nomination committee be reviewed to allow for the extended life of the committee to facilitate its role in encouraging members to serve on the respective committees. The nomination committee wishes to thank the credit union for the confidence placed in us to conduct these interviews. We also appreciate the cooperation provided by the board and management and the nominees themselves while we completed these interviews. This was especially important as we had to conduct some of these interviews in a virtual mode. I am respectively the chairperson, David Dolly, on behalf of the nomination committee. Thank you.